This is a good looking creek. It's exactly what we're used to.
To say we were excited was an overstatement. We've been wanting to come out to this creek for about 2 years now, but I've never really had the chance to make it happen. After a big morning hedging in, we were super excited to get straight into it. This is a new creek. I'm not sure if any old-timers have ever been here, but we're pretty sure it should be gold bearing based off the geology that's similar to our area. Let's see how we go. Here comes Mark's grand entrance.
Did
you film it?
Welcome. All right, let's do it.
You would have seen in my last episode, guys, that we really like to throw some rocks around when we're in a good gold-bearing creek. When we're exploring like this, the first thing we do is we scout the creek out. We'll try and run the whole length of the creek and check those bars and clay traps up and down the creek to see if it's holding.
Welcome back. Marky is on a possible target here in a very nice textbook spot. Right in the V in between two little buffer heads there. Fingers crossed it's something. Come on, here we go. Yeah, that's nice. Cool, Marky. First target of the day.
All right, what is it?
Come on. It's in a good spot.
Remember, guys, we don't know if this creek's gold bearing yet. We're praying for just a piece, just to get us excited and get going.
Oh, big bit of lead. Oh.
Our lead shot.
How terrible.
Oh, flat lead.
Yeah. Bugger. First piece, eh? It's just a bit of dirty old lead. That'll be it, eh?
Lead.
Yeah.
After finding non-stop trash, we had no idea that this river was going to be one of the best we will ever walk.
Damn it. Oh, fucking bullet. Okay, listen to this. Because it'll be huge if it is. Oh no, damn it. It's iron. Oh, spewing. Oh well. All right, we've come across, after all that trash, we've found a big wall of hand stacked rocks. All along here, as you can see. Pretty good indication that they were ripping these rocks off the bedrock to get down to the bedrock. And I think I can see a trench over there too.
Well, what do you know? The old timers have been here. Those hand stacked rocks are a dead giveaway. They used to move those rocks out the way and stack them up nice on the sides so that they could dig out those gold-rich alluvial gravels underneath the stones within the clays and rocker box them for the gold.
Going down deep, but... Oh! You got one? Okay. Hear that? Marky's on. And I'm not. Look at this.
We had no idea we were about to be blown away by just how much gold this creek has. And we go on to find heaps and heaps of gold, and eventually we make our way up to the hills to find the reef too. So definitely plenty more action to come.
Got a little tiny signal here. This is what it sounded like from the top. Could barely hear it. Now scrap some leaves. Alright. Try not to lose this. It's a piece of gold. And it's super tiny. Wow. That's unbelievably small. Look at that. Bring it in closer. Cool, that's awesome. It's my first piece. Tiny. Righto, we got lunch break and it's time for a showdown. There we go. That's pretty bloody good start. Mine's about the size of a piece of salt. A big piece of salt. It's not good. And Marky's is a good size. It's very well traveled gold, that one, so we're pretty excited now. We've got a lot of creeks still left to explore, and I reckon it's only going to get better as we go up. Alright guys, so I'm trying to focus on not the far edge or not this far edge, but sort of like that sleek line in the center, leaning more this way. Alright guys, and this is pretty much what they were digging into. You can see the old riverbed down here. You can see the layers. And they would have just dug down, followed the clays, and seen how they went, you know. Quite a lot of diggings here, so I reckon they must have been getting something. So I'm going to have a little scan around the bottom shelf of all of these, see how I go.
This hole you just saw was around about 40 meters from the original riverbed. So what they're looking for is the old deep lead, which is the old existing river that might have been flowing 10,000 years ago. And they're looking to see if gold was dripping into the river at that time. What they'll do, they'll dig a trench all the way from the main river until they hit the gold run. And then they'll start digging and digging the loaming holes along the old deep lead to see if it gets richer. If I see anywhere from 2 to 5 holes, I'll just keep walking. If I do see 20, 30 holes, I'm definitely interested. I'm prospecting in one of the pits now. You can see I'm using the coil in and amongst those rocks. Those rocks are a great place for gold to get caught. When it floods, the gold will flood off the top of the pit remainders, the tailings, and they'll flow straight into those rocks. So feel free to have a look around them.
So I've come across this little part where the old timers have been digging. Got a couple little potholes here, and here, all the way. This earth here is all their tailings. And I'm picking up a really small signal down in here. It's very tiny, and it's not really a clear signal, so, and it's in a really super hard spot, of course. But anyway, I'll try and see if this is going to sound.
Now let me know in the comments, guys, would you have dug this target? I'd love to know.
Anyway, this is going to be tricky. There's very strong tree roots, determined tree roots, and this rock just doesn't want to move at all. But let's give it a little listen. Maybe I'll be lucky and be able to get it. Okay, pick time. Coming out, bugger. Oh.
Tailings poles like this that border the side of the river are excellent because when it floods, the water washes the tailings into the creek, but the gold doesn't go far at all, only a few feet. So always check underneath and just a little bit downstream from where that tailings pile was.
It's literally not moving at all.
These are some of the hardest rocks I've ever had to try and pry out of a spot for a tiny little inconspicuous sound.
Some good leverage, come on.
Was it worth it?
What's holding it in? Ugh. Right. Come on. probably lose the target after this, but we'll see. Woo. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there's something there. It's a hard one. I think my only course of action is to just scoop heaps and throw it to the detector. See if that works. Got him. All right, come on. It sounds good. I don't believe it. It's finally a piece of gold. Whew, after all that. Unbelievable. Well, persistent pays off, eh? Oh, thank God. That's not a big one, but I'll take it. Cool. At least we found something. So I've just dug that out of the tailings pile.
It was time to get out of the creek, but I knew that I had everything that I needed. I knew the creek was gold bearing, and we're going to come back tomorrow recharged.
Check it out. Look at that ultra tiny one. Now you're not going to believe me, but I saw that with my eye as I was digging a big lead bullet out. That's this little ultra tiny one here. The biggest one belongs to Mark for the day.
Huh.
And yeah, they're pretty nice bits of gold, but I'm still pretty happy with that. Now, it's time for the 2-hour drive home.
Yeah.
Here's what we found in the creek today. This is the reality of gold prospecting. You just bullet, nail, blasting cap, bullet, 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 bullet. Oh God. I'm sure that sounded like a piece of gold.
Yeah.
Here's a sneak preview of what to expect on the next episode. We're going to show you some nice big nuggets. We're even going to take you up to the top where we've intersected a creek that has cut through a gold exposure. It's very exciting stuff. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, catch you later.